Hello, everyone. We are all for you, and our tool name is Stuck for You. And today we're going to present our UML models. My name is Aníbal Hernandez. I'm the team leader. Our project manager, Xavier Serrano, and our team members, Mike Weaver and Kurt Church. This is our model listing. We're going to present a use case diagrams, domain class diagram, system sequence diagram, activity diagram, and a state chart diagram. So now we move on with Xavier.
Okay. Thank you, Annabelle. This is my case diagram, and I put into 2 slides because I want to show as much of it as possible since it's pretty big and I try to expand it, but I struggle. But we have our actors here. We got like our customer client at the left here, and then we got the lines to interact with the different things that this inventory tool will be doing for us. So we got supplying, we got purchasing the services, updating it. But of course, the software developer line goes towards the updating. There's things everywhere to like notice, but pretty much, the customers interacting with like all these different bubbles, you could say. That's what I'm gonna call them, bubbles. And then on the right here, we got user interface as well at the bottom there. And it cuts off halfway, but I'll show you more in the second slide. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. So now we have a little bit more actors here on the right, such as like the database, and then the support helped us because I think the biggest thing that this needs is, helping, right? To make sure our client gets exactly what they need and want from this inventory tool. So we got more of these, we got the updating, barcode image upload, inputs, saving the inventory, and then displaying all the inventory. And then the last being the questionnaire or survey or meeting with us. That's all like different ways we can help our client out get what they want. But yeah, all the different lines connect to like what each actor does. So this is the case diagram. And on to the next diagram.
All right. Well, I'm Mike, and I'm presenting the domain class diagram. So as you can see in this illustration, the classes are symbolized by split boxes. They're designated with their corresponding attributes. Well, the class name, the attributes, and then the methods below. The relationships are pointed out with lines connecting each one of the classes together and plotted with their multiplicity to display the cardinality. In addition to the relationships showing from the classes being able to have the association between the two. I have a nice little key at the bottom, just in case people needed to find out, what was needing to be described in each one of the individual cases. You'll also notice that each one of the attributes and methods have the assessors pointed to them to dictate the access of each one of the items, whether it be only to be accessed from within its class, within a inherited class, or not at all from an outside class. This I guess helps you dictate what can access things and what doesn't access things. And it's important because it affects the visibility of classes throughout the whole system. And on to the next diagram.
Thank you, Mike. So here we have the system sequence diagram. So here we have our only two actors, which are the user and the system. So here we can see that the user, when the user tries to log in and it's successful, then the system displays the dashboard. If the user doesn't have an account, then the program the user can sign up, and then the user needs to verify the email, after the email it's verified, then the system will display the dashboard. So now we have the features of the program, which are the add item. So here, when the user selects the add item, then it should input the item details. Then the system will add item to database, and then if it was successful, then it would send a confirmation message. If there was an error, then it will send an error message. Then we have the edit item. If the user selects edit item, then the user needs to select the item and then modify the details. Then the system will update the database, and then it will send a confirmation or error message. Then we have the delete item feature. If the user selects item, delete item, the user needs to select item and then modify the details, and then the system will remove the item from the database, and then confirmation and error message. Then if the user wants to view the inventory, then it selects view inventory. The system will retrieve inventory data, and then it will display the inventory. And then the last feature is generate PDF about the whole data, the whole inventory. So here the user selects generate PDF, then the system will generate the PDF, and then it will provide the user a PDF. So this is like a summary of what the program does in a linear way. So you can keep track of all the features, which are not a lot. So yeah, that's it. That's the system sequence diagram. So now we move on with Kurt.
All right. So the activity diagram here. So user logs in. If it's successful, they move on. If not, they register. We go to our dashboard view. From our dashboard view, view items. From there, you can view the edit items, delete items, add items, or checkout items and return items. So if you add an item, you can just add an item to the list of current items. You can check items out to the users, or not to the other users, to the individuals you need to check them out to. They don't necessarily have to be users. If that person wants to return items, they can do that as well, and it will update the status of it. You can edit from view items. You can also edit items to edit the name, maybe the image, the quantity, the condition. You can delete them as well if something needs to be removed. You can also view details. And then that's it then it goes to the end, and that would be the activity diagram. Next slide, the state diagram. So currently there are, let's see, 4, I guess, states. So for the available state, that means, the site's available, is running. On the left hand, we can go all the way down to the end. Then we go to the next one, site is available, then maintenance state. The site is under maintenance, and from there we can go back to site is available. Other state is checkout. From there, from checkout, we can go to return item. And from there, we can either end or go back to the available state and rinse and repeat. And that's pretty much it for the state diagram. It's pretty simple. There's not many states. And I mean, it's an inventory management system, so that's it.
Thank you. Good. So these were our UML models. So that's it. That's our program. It's simple but complicated at the same time. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and have a good day.